Is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Set, red 83!
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Good morning, everyone in South Jersey. This is Dave Klemic, actually filling in for the walking wounded Billy Schweim. He's sitting right next to me here at Nick Earnshaw, and I am going to do my best to do the Billy Schweim impression this morning. Welcome to the locker room. Welcome to our Saturday show. I'm psyched to be here. I am psyched. These guys I think they're messing with me, making me do this.
Full disclosure, Dave, we were just breaking your
phone.
I feel so good today.
You guys are
I was out earlier this week, but I feel much better.
I go, they're going to make me do this, and I know they're messing with me somehow. And I was just waiting for them to
I give him a
step in.
B. I'll give him a B.
You know what? I like the effort. He took the challenge on. He kind of knew right away we were messing with him, but he did it.
He didn't shy away.
He didn't shy away.
I'm going to light this up, but I was waiting for you guys to do some kind of joke. I was right. I'm caffeinated, activated, ready to go. Come on.
Good morning, Dave Klemic.
Good morning, gentlemen.
All right, man. We're back in the saddle here in the studio on a Saturday. A little cloudy, a little inclement weather, but it's almost Thanksgiving, guys. You believe that?
Nick actually showed up with props. He showed me all these pills that he's taken to prove that he's sick and he can't
No,
talk.
I was this week.
Speaking of pills,
I got ripped this week for being out.
Well, you know what? We're going to stick up for you, Nicky, because you never miss. As a matter of fact, this guy's in everything, right? He's got his hand in a million things. So he misses a couple days. They went all nuts, so they went ballistic on him.
It's all right. We're here. We're back in the locker room though, so we're here ready to rock.
All right, speaking of pills, I had a bad week, Dave. I had this sciatic nerve. Now I'm recovering from knee replacement surgery, right?
What a start.
So I've been in so much pain with my sciatic nerve in my left buttocks cheek.
That's great.
But I mean, to the point where I can't even get out of bed. I can't walk. I can't sleep. I can't lay down. I can't sit. I can't stand. I can't rehabilitate my right knee because it is debilitating, this pain. So I'm on all kind of pills. Well, I took my pills this morning, and then I drank a coffee. I wanted to be caffeinated and activated like you.
You walked in with cotton mouth.
Cotton mouth. I'm sweating.
No, nothing's worse than sciatic nerve pain. It's a 10 out of 10 on the pain scale. You don't have to worry about that yet. But I was.
Are you looking at me over here?
I had sciatic nerve pain after I broke my leg. So I was feathering the one side, and my back started to get and pinch on a disc. Oh, gosh.
It's a hell of a start
Horrible.
talking about all our ailments.
This is my 2004 season in the NFL, and I had sciatic nerve pain. It's very rare for a kid to have sciatic
Nicky,
nerve pain.
if you've never had it, I'm telling you, it'll knock you to your knees, right, Dave? It's that painful.
I'm gonna knock on wood over here. Knocking on
I
wood.
would sleep like hanging off the bed.
So we're rehabilitating. We're on schedule.
You got to come out of a break next, Dave.
Yeah. So we were just messing with you a little bit, but you did.
I figured you were. It's not a time that I come in here and one of us isn't messing with the other one.
We actually on the way down. He's in his Teos on his way down, and I called him. And we were like, we should get Dave.
We got to do something. We got to goof on Dave or something.
We normally get Billy. That's usually Nick teaming up on Billy.
I know.
All right, it's Cowboys week.
Oh, Dallas week.
Listen, there's so much drama surrounding this Eagles team, and we're going to get into the chemistry thing. I know you playing in the NFL for the Chiefs. You know what it's like to be around teams that have good chemistry and probably bad chemistry, right?
Yeah, I mean that could change week to week too, but I know for sure that it's the X factor. The X factor is, and that's what your coach is there for. We actually have a coach that is very energetic, which can hurt you and help you. But yeah, that's a huge X factor for every team.
The Philadelphia Eagles have their offense has been anemic the last 2 games. And I think Jalen Hurts has thrown for, I wrote my article at 973ESPN.com that I do each and every Friday in preparation for our weekend shows, that he's thrown for 318 yards in 2 games. He's 29, I think, for 53, 54 with 1 touchdown. No interception. So here's what's drummed into his head: not to turn the ball over. So he doesn't stick the ball in tight spots. He doesn't go.
They don't take a lot of chances.
He doesn't take any chances. And guess what? The Eagles, I think they're like I think the record's 42-3 when they win the turnover battle.
Yeah, hey, he's doing what everyone wants your quarterback to do: not turn the ball over, control the clock. He's doing that. However, it's not pretty. It's just not pretty. I know what we want. We want that pretty offense.
Aesthetically pleasing.
We've won. Now, he throws one more interception in any of those games or one more turnover, we lose those games. I'll keep taking the wins. I agree, though. We need some more fluidity out there.
Now, as a former receiver, Dave, if you're not getting the ball like you would like to, right? And your quarterback is taking care of the football. He's not taking a ton of chances down the field. He's not giving the receivers a chance to really make plays, go down the field. It's also a schematic issue, too. Would you feel a little some type of way as well?
I'm already there. I'm there. I'm already agreeing with him as a receiver. As a team player, I'm just going like, okay, you just gotta play your role right now. That's not what. But I know him individually. He's like, I'm one of the best receiver. I could have 2,000 yards receiving possibly in the right offense, and that's a selfish thing, but it's not. I mean, I agree with him. I just as a receiver, but as a team player, this is like one of those Wonderlic questions on the Wonderlic test. I swear, this is one of the questions. This is one of the things they do at the NFL Combine. They give you this test. It asks you these questions in a different. Or do you think you're a great player or a great teammate? And you're like, do you think you're a great position player, or do you think you're a great teammate? And you're like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like they're just trying to see and mess with you to see how
where
consistent
your mentality,
your answers are. And I was like, and they figure it out through the questions, but it's very confusing. And that's the same thing with him. Like, I'm like, he's trying to be his best individual, and he's also trying to be the best team. And it's kind of starting to, there's starting to be some friction.
Well, I got to tell you, we're gonna have a text board question right there.
We do. We have a text board question.
You want to read it?
So it's 609.
I wrote it down.
I know. I meant to make sure. We make sure you're saying the right question.
Actually, I'm trying to pull up my article, but it's not coming up for me.
Yeah, look at that. Billy versus technology.
There we go.
Billy versus technology. He's having ailments. I mean, what a start to today's show, to say the least. All right, 609-403-0973 is how you jump aboard. And we got an interesting one for you, and we want to know where the audience stands and where the texters stand. So, our question of the day is to text in, would you rather, I didn't even say it right, if you could choose.
You haven't feeling well.
I know. If you could only pick one player to have on the roster going forward, who would it be? AJ or Jalen? 609-403-0973. If you could only have one player on the roster going forward, who would it be? AJ or Jalen? 609-403-0973.
Now, there's a lot of rumors circulating. I reached out to Derek Gunn this week. He was one of the reporters.
We have that audio, too.
We have the audio. We'll play some of that. But he said he's had like, what I say, 7 or 8 media requests, and he's turned down every one of them.
Yeah.
Now, what's that? Why? Why would he not want to?
I don't know. But
what do you think the reason for him not wanting to do?
I don't know, Billy, but I think, it puts out a report. It kind of backs up what Diana Rossini has been reporting. She's gotten a lot of criticism for what she's been reporting. Deshaun Jackson also had some comments this week on his podcast with Clinton Portis as well. There's a lot out there right now circulating this team, but I don't listen. It seems like there's been a riff, and we going back to last year when BG made comments about Jalen and AJ, right? So we know there's something there. There's something
where
between
there's
those
smoke,
two.
there's fire,
right?
Nicky.
But also when it comes back to the field and back to the offense, I think it's the perfect storm. The offensive line has struggled. It's been banged up. The offensive schematic issues have been a problem. The routes run, the play design, the play calls, that's been a problem. And it's just been a culmination of a perfect storm in my estimation.
And Dave, I don't have to tell you this, but these games are one up front in the trenches, offensive and defensive lines. If they dominate, you got a good chance of winning the game. If you win the turnover battle and you beat them up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and I still think
So it all starts there.
This team's 8-2. We're talking about it like they're 2-8, which is crazy.
I know.
Which is right. That's another
This
point.
team has thrived off of this kind of drama. And, I always say look at the position and then look at the coordinator, look at the next position, look at the coordinator. This is a complete offensive problem.
Right.
There's a play calling problem, probably. Like predictability, that's a problem. You should be not – it's if you're too predictable for what you're doing, that's when your defense is playing well against you. Your defense is playing well.
All right, the Jalen Hurts is 29 for 54 for 318 yards with a quarterback rating of 80.5 in the last two games. Saquon Barkley's way off. Last year he rushed for 2,000 yards. This year, he only, after 10 games, he only has 662 yards. 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, they shut down our pass and our run.
Yeah.
Everybody shut down our
That's
pass.
the game
This is a
one up
coordinator.
front.
It's a coordinator issue. It's a predictability issue.
We got Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Will be at 11 o'clock. We're going to talk with Fran Mclaughlin, get our high school athletes in the spotlight, and we'll talk a little Sixers and Flyers. We got a big show lined up. You ready to go, Dave?
I'm in the 3-point stance. I actually I was in the 3-point stance my freshman year. As a receiver, just so you know. That's how old I am. I play receiver in the 3-point stand.
There you go.
Go ahead.
The first hour of the locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that'll help you through the entire process, from contract signing, from contract signing, from the shore to Center City, and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 to give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers.
That's what you think
You
it
need
is.
Klemic to read those.
Yeah,
it
it's tough right now. I got a little cotton mouth going on.
I could probably I memorized all these things. I could say them
For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2025 season tomorrow in Dallas against their NFC East rivals, the Cowboys.
You don't do that. You don't help Cowboys to their feet.
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Imagine being the wizard of your own home. With Xfinity, intelligent self-healing Wi-Fi fixes problems like magic. It boostifies speeds to your devices when you need it most and makes your favorite Wicked content sparklify on every screen. All while a spell of protection helps keep your family safe online. When you're out in Oz, Xfinity Mobile joins Wi-Fi and 5G to keep your phone connected from here to the Emerald City. If you had the most intelligent Wi-Fi from Xfinity, everything would work together for good. And now you can cast a spell to stop time and keep your internet bill steady for 5 whole years. With the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No contracts or commitments with amazifying equipment included. Xfinity, imagine that. And see Wicked for good, only in theaters November 21st. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw. Saturday, Eagles, Cowboys tomorrow at 4:25. I like those 4:25 games. I like that. Yeah, I like 4:25 games. Yeah, I don't like.
It's dark now, like 5.
Yeah, that's all right. I like the 4. I like the 4. I like those games.
I don't like it.
You guys sound
early,
better
though.
than ever. You guys are a mess. You guys, there's no walking wounded. This place is.
We're just messing with you, Dave.
Oh,
609-403-0973 is the text board. If you could only pick one player to have on your team, who would it be on the Eagles roster? Jalen Hurts or A.J. Brown? Moving forward. Who would you pick?
609-403-0973. We got a bunch of texts coming in right now. We got Jeff in Ocean City chiming in. Jeff was on my side this week. We're taking a couple days off because I was under the weather. 100% Jalen. He said QB has a longer lifespan in the NFL, and all top receivers are divas.
How about that? So, I don't know. Jalen Hurts, man. He's one of my friends. He's a coach. I'm not going to tell you what team he's playing to coaching, but he said that, hey, he's the MVP of the Super Bowl. He's a great quarterback. What else did he say, Nick? He's one of my guys.
Others are lazy.
Some people are lazy on the team.
He's not lazy.
Nah. So it could be a combination of
everything.
I also heard a report that it's a speculation it could be their wives or their significant others are not friends either.
You're getting crazy now.
No, I know. So I mean, you're here. Listen, when you don't have definitive reasons or answers, people are going to start looking for everything, right?
Yep.
Anything that pops up.
Well, I have a reason that I think A.J. Brown
speculative reason.
I think A.J. Brown is a very limited route array. Like he doesn't have a spectrum of routes that he can run. He runs in-breaking routes that move. If he tries to stop, I feel like he's hurt. Look at the comeback that he ran where the guy they call pass interference on the other guy. He can't stop. He starts running. The guy blanket covers him. He gets a pass interference call, but he cannot stop and get out of his break.
Can I tell you guys
terrible.
A stat based upon Jalen Hurts receivers this year? Jalen Hurts receivers, the amount of separation they have gotten is 1.91 yards. That's 25th in the league. The receivers are not getting separation whatsoever. Okay? That's schematic issues, and you have to look at also the player himself. Is AJ taking a little bit of a step back? Now, I'm not saying a ton, but he's not being put in the right position. They're not schematically getting him open for the most part. and he's given up on routes. He gave up on a route last week against Detroit. It's the perfect storm. And you can't just blame one guy. Everyone wants to blame one guy. It is the offensive line, I think, is a big part of this. The scheme, the way the plays are designed, and everything in between. It's the perfect storm, in my estimation, for their offensive struggles. I agree to that, but there's so many problems once again with the offensive line, the quarterback, the receivers, the fact that they play, there's no imagination. Didn't they say they're very predictable with what they do? Dave, but when you go to work as a professional football player, you're not going to – it's like anywhere else. You might not be friends with – when you get on the field, when you get between the line, you're on that field, man, it's all go. You're not – it doesn't matter how much – it's a work environment, right?
Yeah,
you got to do your job.
I don't – we're winning, so don't forget, we're winning.
Yeah, they're 8-2. Remember this. They're
8-2. But at the same time, Billy, and I agree to a degree, this team is the most talented team in the league.
Well, that's part of it. The expectation of we know the talent level that's there, and they're not living up to the talent level that they have.
Saquon Barkley, he's going to run for 1,000 yards, but it's not 2,000 yards.
Right. Well, there's 17 games, so 1,000. It's like 1,400 yards would be like the old 1,000 yards.
I
want to point this out as well, that they lost Lane Johnson.
That's another thing.
With a Liz Frank injury, which 4 to 6 weeks might be a little generous there. They are 15-23 when Lane Johnson misses time. Yeah, 15-23.
Wow.
Without Lane Johnson.
Yeah, I mean,
not good.
I do think though, if you look at the route, I'm a receiver. I watched the receivers a lot,
right?
And I didn't even need to know the stat, but I'm glad that you said that because that backs me up that I'm like, these routes are, and A.J. Brown is your top receiver, and he's not, I don't know if he's lazy. He just doesn't have the brakes anymore. He cannot pull that body to a stop.
But how much, if you look at some of the route patterns they ran last year and this year, there's not a lot of creativity there either. Have you noticed that from the play design, Dave, when you're watching?
Why didn't they take a page out of last year's playbook? And
there's also tape on everything.
That's
you know?
I don't know. Well, listen, Jay. Here's what we do know. When we were all at the Cowboys-Eagles game, opening night, September 4th, I believe it was, right? Thursday night game. Remember the lightning storm?
Dallas.
2-hour delay that kind of ruined the Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott. He got ejected right after. He didn't even play one snap. Right? He was ejected. A weird night. But the bottom line is they got the W 24-20. Hurts was 19 for 23 for 152 yards. He's got to do better than that. That's 3 or 4 games.
That sounds pretty efficient, though. They win the game?
Yeah, they won the game.
All right, so let's not forget, too, he's had a different coordinator every year for the past 8 years. Yeah. It's hard to get cohesive but I'm glad they actually got somebody off of their same staff instead of bringing in a new person because that's
what I said to Nick. He was there in the fold last year. Nick, what's the problem?
All right, so I'm glad you bring that up. So if you go back to 2016, since college, Dave Klemic and Billy Schweim. 2016, Lane Kiffin. 2017, Brian Dable. 2018, Mike Lotzkley. 2018 with Alabama. Lincoln Riley, 2019. Doug Peterson, 2020. Nick Sirianni, 2021. They change over to Steichen mid-season 2021. 2022, he has Shane Steichen again. Brian Johnson, 2023. Kellen Moore, 2024. 2025, Kevin Patullo. It's a new name, new guy, new person calling plays every freaking year. How are you supposed to develop any camaraderie and get on the same page when the guys are just continually in and out?
So to your point, too, why do I think Jalen Hurts is a great person for the Eagles? Because he's a Swiss Army knife. He's going to be able to mold to anybody's offensive coordinator. There's some people that need a certain offensive coordinator because you have the certain type of quarterback. He is the Swiss Army knife, and so he can do it all.
You can't argue the fact that they're 8-2. Nick, here's one stat.
Throw a stat at me, Schwein.
I'm going to throw something at you, Nick. The Cowboys' offense is ranked 3rd, and they're number 1 in the past offense. And yet they're 4th. What are they? 4-5-1?
Well, yeah. Colin Kaepernick, when the team was like 2-14, passed for like 4,000 yards,
great.
Right? But you're always losing, so you're passing the ball in the fourth quarter for 1,000 yards, and he stunk.
I remember earlier in the year when I did the episode of House Highlights against the Cowboys fan. He's telling me about Dak Prescott, how great his stats are. What the hell has Dak Prescott won? He has done nothing. It's a lot of empty stats. Great garbage time stats. Awesome. You could pass for 400 yards. You're going to lose the game? Who
All
cares?
right, and that's a lot of people were talking about this. You know how we always want aesthetically pleasing games, but a win. I do. A win's a win, right? Okay. With the exception of this week, I would love to see this team, like, if they could put 34 points on the board. Say they lost 36-34, but the offense looked phenomenal. Barkley got 102 yards. A.J. Brown had like 6 targets for 110 yards, but they lose in a tight one. I would like to see something like that, but not against the Cowboys. You know what I mean? That win's a win thing.
Oh, you are. I got nothing. Okay. They lose in that scenario, Schwein.
I said
lose.
This is an exception.
You don't want them to lose.
I don't want that. It could be any other game except for this one.
No game. They win. They're 8-2. I could care less how they get it done. Now, would I like to see the offense be much better? But if you're telling me Hurts had a 400-yard game, A.J. Brown had 3 touchdowns, and they lost, I'm out.
I almost want that is what I said.
My God.
That's funny.
I want to see
no almost. No, none. 0.
I'll tell you
they
what,
win.
Not against the Cowboys.
I'll tell you what, though.
I want a 17-13 win. I just want to win against the Cowboys.
In my life, I don't think I've ever gone and I'd prefer to watch our defense. I'm like, oh, the defense is on. Let me go watch. I'm like, when I watch Quinyon Mitchell lock down defenses like that,
you never hear his name.
Unbelievable, man.
Defenses win championships.
Yes. Oh, Quinyon Mitchell is crazy good. What he did last week.
Insane.
Yep.
By the way, I just got a text message from our good buddy Fran Mclaughlin with the High School Athletes in a Spotlight, the segment that we do with Fran, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. The head coach of Cedar Creek, James Melody, will be with us at 11:30.
Get him on the hook.
So we're they beat Hamdall last night.
Great
38 was it 48-38.
There you go.
They're going to play for the Group 3 state championship.
Yep, they
now-
beat my Stangs to get in. Congratulations! I actually did their all of their testing in preseason.
How about
I said
that?
they are unbelievable athletes there and great kids,
Big
great
too,
discipline.
they're big too. Big.
Yeah,
dudes.
Coach Melody's a great dude. He's a big, imposing figure too,
Is he?
and yeah, so he's what people need. You know what I mean?
All right.
Sometimes high school kids need that.
Well, I just want to point something out. You mentioned the score was, 48-38?
Yeah.
The losing team scored 38 points?
Yeah.
Is that good enough for you?
Well, I was just, he's just putting it out there. What I heard is what I said.
No, I know. But
I don't necessarily agree with that, but, I mean.
I'm saying. I'm just saying.
I'm starving for, like, an offense that has a cohesive. They look like they know what they're doing.
I'm not disagreeing.
If you look at Jalen Hurts, he looks like a deer in the headlights. He has no idea what's going on.
What?
Right?
They're 8-2.
They're 8-2.
We talk about this team like they're 2-8. There's obviously issues on the offense.
They're
There's a
8-2.
little rift there. 609-403-0973. If you can only pick one player to have on the roster going forward, who would it be? AJ or Jalen? Text it in there, Schwein.
Who did you say? AJ
I'm taking Jalen Hurts.
Jalen all day.
Yeah,
all day,
I'll
man.
take-
Swiss
I'll
Army
take- I'll
knife.
take
And
Jalen.
remember that Swiss Army knife doesn't have great weapons in any. They don't have like this one thing that's really stands out. They do everything good.
Right.
They lead.
Nothing great.
All right, let's get Nikki going.
Oh,
here.
yeah, I got it. The first hour of the locker room is with Billy Schwein is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement service for home buyers, sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process from contract signing to closing. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in NJ and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call at 609-399-1227. All right, you've got to get to La Scala's Beach House. We love La Scala, don't we, Schwein and Klemic?
December 14th, we'll be down there for our Eagles pregame show.
Oh, absolutely. La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine opened a couple of summers ago to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza. I love the margarita pizza, daily specials, and game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, when we return, we'll get more on the other side here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and I am Nick Earnshaw. Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Excellent.
Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's an ACC battle in prime time as the 16th-ranked Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets look to remain perfect at home as they host the surprising Pitt Panthers. Join J.P. Shadrick and 1992 Heisman Trophy winner Gino Torretta Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's College Football Saturday on 97.3 ESPN.
College Football Saturday, brought to you by First Bank of Sea Isle City.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
When businesses thrive, communities score. That's why Bank of America is the official bank of FIFA World Cup here in New York, New Jersey. And our more than 280 local business specialists are ready to help your business win. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Black Friday savings are here at the Home Depot, which means it's time to add new cordless power to your collection. Right now, when you buy a select battery kit from one of our top brands like Ryobi or Milwaukee, you'll get a select tool from that same brand for free. Click into one of our best deals of the season and stock up on tools for all your upcoming projects. Get Black Friday savings happening now at the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
Bush, the iconic band. One night, all their classics. Featuring songs from their hot new album, I Beat Loneliness, as well as all of the fan favorites. Saturday, December 13th, Ovation Hall in Ocean Casino Resort. Special guest, Soul Asylum. Bush. Tickets on sale now at theoceanac.com. Don't miss Bush. Live.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw.
How'd I do on that last one
you
with
did great.
the name? I never did that before, the Earnshaw.
Oh, you did great with the Earnshaw. You imitate me a little there?
Yeah, I was trying to be you, you know.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, if you could only pick one player for the Eagles roster, who would it be? AJ Brown or Jalen Hurts?
609-403-0973. If you could only pick one going forward to be on the roster, you had to pick between two of them. Who would it be, Jalen or AJ? We got a ton of text in. Here's Ryan Paul from Ocean City. We love Paul.
Paul's the man.
He said, morning, guys. I would take Jalen. All the guy does is win from high school, college, and now in the pros. Also predicting AJ will be traded after this season. Too much drama and lack of chemistry with Jalen. Go Birds.
Yeah, you don't want to have a cancer in a locker room. You can't have that.
No, it's the Coach Vermeil, who I played for,
Right.
we had some great players, great guy, first round picks that were MVPs of our team. they were a little bit of a. They asked me in the meeting too. I go, I love these guys. I'm telling you who. I was pretty honest. I'm like, here's who I think is not creating great culture. He flat out asked you, say, just nod your head, and I'm like, and he was kind of like, okay, they're gone. Like I was like, it wasn't because of me, but I'm sure.
Consensus.
Yeah, if everybody said, yeah, this guy doesn't believe in this system or whatever, he doesn't like it, whatever, I'm out. And he was cutting guys that he would cut. That's why a coach doesn't like first round guys. He doesn't try to draft in the first. No.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board.
All right, Dan and EHT chiming in. Jalen Carter definitely said, just kidding. Hurts is the ultimate intangible type of QB and leader. Jalen without question over AJ.
609-403-0973.
We got a ton here.
Right, what are we now? 3 to
Not one has been for AJ Brown.
Yeah. Okay, so 3-0. And me, I'm also 4-0.
5.
I'm
5-0.
Hurts as well.
6.
Okay, 5-6-0. 6-0.
Reluctantly.
Robbie from Little Egg Harbor chiming in. He said, I would pick Jalen Hurts. Look at how many different offensive coordinators Jalen has had in college and with the Eagles. That does not help out. The plays come from the head coach and offensive coordinator.
Yeah, call in again. We like you. I like you. Good job.
All right, here we go. One more. We'll go. How's Baker look in Tampa with the new offensive coordinator all the time? Stop reaching. Cowboys have a new offensive coordinator. How's that offensive look? He's had a different offense. Well, first of all, no name to it, so typical there. But they have had a different offensive coordinator almost every single year. They're still winning despite of it, but.
So let's get to the source that
Trey and Hamilton that was from.
Get this pot stirred. It was Derek Gunn on his podcast. He made a couple statements that it's pretty fiery, I guess. I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Controversial, I guess it is.
Not controversial. I would say, all right, so Derek Gunn was on his podcast. He was also on the Seth Joyner show as well, talking about this. Essentially what he was doing is he was discussing that there are some people in the building that are frustrated with the way things are going and regarding the quarterback. Here is one of the clips.
Not just players, but there's people throughout the organization that are frustrated with the way Jalen runs this offense. Now, you've known me long enough to know like that I won't put anything out there unless my facts are facts. And so I've been sitting on this for a while, and Diana put it out there first. I said, okay, it's time to talk about this. But there are a number of players that are thoroughly frustrated with the way Jalen has run, or lack thereof, run the offense.
It's got a point. I mean, how long? See, Dave, once again, I always say this to you. When you guys go into the film room, everybody knows on the team. They keep it in-house, right? They don't let it get outside the film room. The coaches, the players, the teammates, they all know who's doing what.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, gosh, every single play is overanalyzed.
Right.
Like
so when they come to the podium and in their press conferences, they can either say what they know or they can just do the company line.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In the meeting, they're going to go and grade every single play.
Right.
Grade every single player on every single play. And you're going to go, this is what worked. They'll
say, AJ, you should have done this to this on this play. Jalen Hurts, maybe you should have hit him right here instead of wait. You know what it looks like to me? If Jalen Hurts drops back, whether it's a 3-step drop or even a 5-step drop, if that ball doesn't come out when it's supposed to come out, he tucks and runs.
Well, I like what Tom Brady says about him. He watches, he goes, he's great when he steps back and delivers a pass with authority. When he sits back in the pocket and holds the ball for a little bit, it's not good. So he just has to get into that rhythm where you step back, deliver on a, and that a lot of times you deliver with authority when you read the defense and know where you want to go. You can read it and boom, and deliver the ball where you think it's going to go. A lot of that's done in pre-snap. So even Tom Brady, who was a master at getting the ball out by 2.5 seconds, right? Or faster. You have to know what the defense is giving you, and he does do well. He's not lazy with the film study, but it's the understanding of it, which I think is Jalen's fault. That is his fault.
Let's. You want to play another clip?
He's been talked to by coaches and other people in the organization. They practice the offense and getting ready for an opponent a certain way, but when the game comes around, those plays are not run the way they were practiced.
And if you remember, if you go back to that Green Bay game, when he threw the bomb late in the game to AJ and he didn't catch it, we saw Nick Sirianni on the sideline screaming, "Why? Why?" And then Devontae Smith said in the postgame, well, number 1 and number 11 call that play, and whatever 1 and 11 wants, they get, and we just roll with it.
I mean, he knows. He talks to players. He's Derek Gunn, D Gunn. He has great sources. I mean, he's well respected in that locker room.
The reason why I don't like this attitude thing, even the pressure, because you want to do and look at the progression exactly the way it should be without extra pressure going, I need to get the ball to A.J. Brown. I need to get the ball to A.J. Brown. That changes the way you look at the progression. You're thinking, I need to get this guy the ball so he shuts up and not play the game the way it's supposed to be played. That's.
But I'm still convinced, you guys. I think it's the offensive line is key here. You know, if you're blowing, like last year, they blew people off the ball. Like Saquon Barkley, he didn't get touched until 3 yards deep in the past the line of scrimmage. They're getting put this year. They're not getting that type of offensive play, and it's affecting Jalen Hurts.
It's gotten a little bit better since we've gone under center a lot more.
Yes,
so that has changed the production on offensive. The rushing has changed, but you're not even seeing. You're not seeing a lot. Honestly, I don't think Saquon Barkley looks the same. He doesn't look when he used to make arm tackles impossible. You had to butt him up to get him. He's kind of getting arm tackled this year too. I don't know. I think that, like I always say this, but if you go under center and give the guy the ball with a full head of steam, you can't tackle him. But when I think that when you get the ball in a handoff or in a draw situation, you're moving the ball very slowly, and then you have to pick a hole.
By the way, you know who really does film well, explains it really well? Jason Avant on NBC Sports Philly.
Yeah.
He really does a good job, Nick.
Yeah, he does. I mean, you look at it right now, and D. Gunn, when he was on the Seth Joyner show, when this originally, the whole thing started, I mean, he compared – essentially, he said, the quote was, "This is almost Carson Wentz Part 2." That's pretty crazy. So you have all this stuff with A.J. Brown. They can't trade, like all the rumors he was getting traded, like he could be traded at the deadline. We didn't really think that was going to happen because of the cap situation. Now, in the offseason, that's a possibility. But then you go with this Jalen thing. You know me, I'm a big Jalen supporter, right? Like I think he's a really good quarterback, great leader, top 5-6 quarterback in the league, but everything has just become the perfect storm this season. And it also makes you wonder, like, if Kellen Moore stayed, would this offense still be anemic like this? Like, it took them a little while last year, and then they finally figured it out towards the end.
This is going to be a good week to get right, okay? The Cowboys are ranked 30th in the NFL in total defense. They're 31st points per game they've given up. They're the 31st in the league. So if there's a game that they can get right, should be against this Cowboys defense.
Yeah, you would think so.
You would think.
You would think. And
he needs that. Just Jalen Hurts needs this game to throw at least for more than 250 yards. I'd like to see 2 touchdown passes. Maybe he runs for about another 28 yards on it. Pulls the ball and makes significant gain.
Yeah, but remember last week? And Mark Grimes said it, actually. He was like, I predict they're going to throw the ball 10 times in the first quarter to
J.J. Brown.
What does that make? I'm sorry, A.J. Brown. What does that make? Predictability.
Right.
And they did. They threw it 8 times, 8 targets in the first. That's predictability. You can't be predictable. And the one thing is A.J. Brown does draw your number 1 corner.
Yeah.
So he's going to draw that one so that.
Is he also getting double teamed too, Dave? I've looked at it
in third down where he's going to run a slant or in breaking route situations. Yes.
All right. Well, like I said, and here's another thing, Nick. Turnovers. The Eagles are right now at +6 in turnovers. The Cowboys are a -4. So Jalen Hurts has been drummed in his head. Don't turn the ball over. Don't throw the ball over.
Well,
maybe he gets a little apprehensive about throwing the ball in tight spots.
And that's also been the discussion, right, around Jalen is like they practice it one way during the week and then he's doing another thing on Sunday. I don't know how much validity there is to that, but that's been part of this discussion with the Derek Gunn reports.
He's
and Diana
getting it from
Rossini.
players, Nick.
I know. Like they're winning. That's the winning's masking everything.
Winning.
Right?
Yeah. The only
See, we can't argue with this. He's got a Super Bowl MVP, right? I mean, how you going to argue with it?
But
He's 8-2.
I like that D-Gun at least took a stance. He took a stand. Like he was like, I'm going this way.
I have this report. I have this information.
Said he was sitting on it
and
too.
He's not doing the company answer. I like that. At least, and there's growth from that. Predictability. I'm calling the coordinator out.
And it makes you wonder. I mean, it kind of goes along with our tech sport question. Like, going forward, who would you rather have on the roster, AJ or Jalen?
You know what would be really unpredictable? We figure it out real quick. Bench one of them and see how the offense runs.
But you can't.
Wait.
When AJ was out, right, against the Vikings, Devontae Smith had a massive day, and the offense looked fantastic. I was just saying.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what really be bad right now? And I don't want to see this happen, but just say Hurts, he breaks a finger or something. All of a sudden, Tanner McKee's in.
Well.
And then you know what's going to happen.
Remember last year when he got hurt in the Washington game? How'd that offense look? Not good.
Not good.
But
I'm just saying,
Tanner McKee,
hypothetically.
Don't even go there. That's ridiculous.
Could you imagine in this town, and the Philadelphia fans? Right, they're always with the second
Yeah,
string.
they're very impatient.
Like that's the last thing we
But
need right
Peyton
now.
Manning won a Super Bowl and played terrible one year. He did. He still won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he played in the
did
Super
enough.
Bowl.
You know what? Trent Dilfer wasn't a great quarterback. He won a Super
But
Bowl with
Jalen's a good
Baltimore Ravens.
quarterback.
He is a good quarterback. But I'm just saying, like, you can win without the quarterback playing unbelievably. You just can't turn the ball over.
Like,
what if he sees a shrink or like go to see a you know what I mean?
Remember what PJ said? He needs to wear a visor that has like
Who do you think? Who do you
glasses
think?
to see open receiver?
Who do you think Mr. Negadelphia is going to pick?
Oh, you know,
he's probably going to pick. You're probably going to take AJ Brown.
You'd rather have AJ Brown over Jalen?
No, I can't wait to get Mr. Negadelphia's opinion on this stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, also with the Sixers, how about Maxey the other night?
54
he dropped 54
points.
points. Like that's unbelievable.
I'm so excited.
They're not. What are the Sixers? 9-6.
9-6.
The Flyers play the Devils today. 1 o'clock. Devils are in second place in the Metro, right?
Yeah, they're about 500 on the road, right?
Yeah, 6-6 on the road. The Flyers are 7-3-2 at home.
Just saying, those Sixers, man.
Let's go, man.
Looking good.
Let's go,
good.
I couldn't score 54 points. I'm in a court by myself.
Now, Dave, the rest of the show, we might have to take a break, so
Yeah,
you got to
I'll
go
go to the
Sixers
bathroom.
Flyers, all right?
He's going to put his feet up?
No,
he's off the.
I'll listen to the show.
Guess what,
from-
Nick? He's off the hook because he opened the show.
He
up
did
today.
open the show. You're good.
Yeah, how'd I do, guys?
I thought you
Let's
did
break
great,
that as
man.
a
Give him a
text
B
board
plus.
question.
He gave you a B plus.
There's always room for improvement.
Well, I was sitting there waiting. I'm like,
Did you see him? Did you see him get all worked up? He was like in his mind.
I know.
You can see he was rehearsing.
some of the other jokes that we've had, Nick and I have set Billy up, right?
Yeah,
Well,
so it's your turn.
And we've got him one time where Billy got on air. Billy's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this is a mess. I'm telling you, come on, man. And then Nick came back and we were just cracking out laughing because he fell right into it.
Right into the trap.
We like to do practical jokes.
609-403-0973 is how you jump aboard. Hypothetically, if you had to choose one player going forward, we know there's been rumors out there and speculation. AJ or Jalen, who would you rather have on the roster after this season? All right, the first hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title, insurance protection, and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process from contract to signing to closing, from the shore to center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in NJ and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call at 609-399-1227. All right, just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007. All right, when we return, we'll talk a little more birds and wrap up the first hour. On the other side, Nick Earnshaw, Dave Klemic, and the Schweiner, Billy Schwein, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman.
Rocky IV is amazing. The scene where he's in the car after Apollo Creed dies and he's so upset.
Spoiler alert.
I need to put a spoiler alert on that.
I've never seen it.
2025.
I never saw it.
Michael B. Jordan did 3 movies as his son living after the dad died.
Guess I don't need to watch it now.
The movie's 40 years old, Small.
Wake up weekday mornings with Unsportsmanlike with Evan Cohen, Chris Canty, and Michelle Smallman on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Servicing Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number 1.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
It's the boldest Black Friday super sale ever, only at Matt Black Kia. For a limited time, get up to $10,000 back in cash, or apply to your deal and make no payments for 90 days on select new Kias. Prefer to lease? How about a 2026 Kia Sportage LX all-wheel drive? Just $159 a month with $39.99 down for 24 months. That's right, up to $10,000 cash back, or a lease for just $159 a month. And if you have a job clearing $450 a week, we want to get you approved today. Visit MattBlackKia.com before it's too late. It's got to be a Matt Black Kia. Call 215-703-8526 for details.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe Nasal Spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Gill from the Sports Bash. You know I've been telling you about my friends over at the Nizam's Restaurant. Well, don't forget their Eagles special is back. You get a free order of spicy tandoori chicken wings for dine-in customers when the Eagles win. They also have a great lunch buffet on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and has a great banquet space that can seat up to 100 people for private events and celebrations. So what are you waiting for? Try out the Nizam's in Harbor Square, Egg Harbor Township, right outside of Boscov.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. By the way, you guys, I really appreciate you guys. I'm not feeling myself right now. I'm kind of like a little out of it. And the medication is giving me like dry mouth and whatnot. So thank you guys. You guys are really picking me up. I appreciate that.
This is the most you let me talk. So, usually you'll cut me off if my answer isn't like 3 words.
You know when Billy isn't cutting you off.
Yeah.
You know.
Like I make a
He's not feeling up
this
to it.
awesome point, and he'll be like, okay, whatever. Hold on. Stick it out.
Do I do that?
On occasion.
Do that. Get out of here.
Well, I will say, I'm glad the text board hasn't ripped me today. I'm surprised they haven't compared me to you, Billy. You're coming in. You're still coming in. They were ripping me for not coming into work during the week.
Can I say this?
I will say in pain today, man.
I've been here for what?
That's what I usually do.
3 years, 4 years. How long have we been here? 3 years?
21?
22. 22 we started, right?
This is your third year?
Third year
22,
as a co-host.
22.
1 year
Seems
as
like you've been with me forever.
So I could say it is very fun having you here. I feel like you're it's fun just to be around you. It's kind of neat.
What do you want to raise?
You know how like when we come in, it's automatically the air of like ball busting. Is that the right word I can use? Can I use that word?
You did use that word.
Chops busting right away. It's immediate, and then we're like, okay, we also have to get some information here. But yeah, are you allowed to say that? Is that on the list of words we can't use?
Listen, man. You know, the winning is the greatest antiseptic, right, Dave? It cures all ills. This team's 8-2, and we're talking. Look, it's consumed. Everybody's talking about it. It's the big topic.
Can I say this about AJ?
So winning isn't antiseptic, is it?
Can I say this about AJ? He is right in his, being a little upset and not getting the football and, not having the year and not getting target. Well, he's gotten targets, but, not great targets. I hear where he's coming from. However, the way he is going about it, not great. Putting stuff out on Twitter, going on a Twitch stream. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning watching this dumb Twitch stream, watching him score himself with a touchdown in Madden, and he's like calling it a bleep show and all this. Like, that's not how you go about it. And I know he's trolling a little bit and all this, and you old boomers don't get it.
All these social media platforms.
I know, but the fact that, Lurie had to come down to his office, A.J. Brown's office, on the field and kind of talk to him a little bit, like, hey, cool it, this brings unwanted attention. Now, could also get a little conspiratorial. Could it all be on purpose? Like a little distraction to get everybody talking about this while the Eagles are playing good football. However, they're not playing good football offensively.
Well, the defense has been playing really well. They've actually improved their statistics and have moved up the chart on defensively. We're now the 17th ranked defense. At one point we were the worst in the league, right? A couple weeks back, and I think Nakobe Dean is a big reason why.
Heck yeah.
He's playing unbelievable. And how about Jordan Davis? I mean, this guy, he's lost a little weight. He's playing more snaps this year, and he's making an impact.
I love it. The defense has been so good.
Can you imagine if the Eagles win tomorrow, they'll be 9-2 in the driver's seat in the NFC, and we're still complaining about Jalen Hurts.
No, by the way, they're on the cusp of winning back-to-back NFC East titles for the first time in 20 years.
They win tomorrow, it's all wrapped up.
Yeah.
All but wrapped up.
Just saying, we're complaining, and they're about to be back-to-back NFC East title champions for the first time in years.
By the way, the Flyers play at 7 o'clock tonight. I said 1. I thought I saw 1 o'clock, but they changed. It's going to be a 1:04.
Do I go nosebleeds tonight, Schweim?
Against the Devils? Yeah, go nosebleeds.
All right.
Absolutely. All right, on the other side, we'll talk with Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. Then we'll talk to the head coach of Cedar Creek football team, James Melody. And, of course, Fran Mclaughlin will be in here. All that coming up. It's The Locker with Billy Schweim right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig inviting you to join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, broadcasting live from the Gridiron Pit inside Tropicana, Atlantic City, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Come hang out inside Tropicana, Atlantic City at the Gridiron Pit, powered by Caesar Sportsbook. Watch football on massive TV screens while enjoying casino table games, and don't miss out on your chance to win prizes. This Saturday's guests joining me and Mike Carlin include AP Senior NFL Insider Rob Motti, presented by Prevail Nutrition, South Jersey's #1 meal prep service, Fantasy Football Analyst Andy McNamara, presented by yesterday's Creekside Tavern in Marmora, with the sound on for every Eagles game, and 1992 Heisman Trophy winner Gina Toretta, presented by Work of Art Construction, serving South Jersey with 40 years of construction experience. So join me this Saturday for Hanging with Hennig, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN, broadcasting live from the Gridiron Pit, powered by Caesar Sportsbook, inside Tropicana, Atlantic City, streaming live on YouTube and X in the Dr. Squatch virtual studio.
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, you can get up to $1,400 off, plus get free delivery on select innovative appliances like GE Profile. Add a touch of ease to your holiday with the all-in-one combo to wash and dry your laundry in one machine. And refrigerators with built-in convenient features like the dual dispense autofill water pitcher. Shop Black Friday savings on select GE Profile appliances, plus get free delivery now at the Home Depot. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $396 or more. Offer valid 11/5 through 12/3. U.S. only. See store or online for details.
It's Sage Jewelers' The Great Half-Off Everything Sale, going on now.
Sage Jewelers says everything in the store is on sale at half off, including their watch collection, Seiko, Citizen, G-Shock, and Timex.
That's right, 50% off their finest selection of GIA-certified diamonds, lab-grown diamonds, engagement rings, top designer jewelry collections, and more.
But hurry, the sale won't last long. Sage Jewelers, the real jeweler. Tilton Road, Northfield. Open every day until Christmas.
Hey, if you have ugly yellow toe fungus, you gotta hear about the secret 2-minute trick that I found for my husband. It works from both the inside and the outside. Thousands of people are using it to get rid of their toe fungus. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. Jake started off with a small spot on his big toe and then it spread and got really bad. His toes were nasty. It was so embarrassing. He was afraid to take his socks off. He hid his yellow and crumbly toes from everyone. He tried everything to get rid of it. Nothing helped. And then we found crystalflush.com. It was the only thing that worked. In just a few weeks, his toes looked amazing. He's now walking around barefoot again. You guys need to try this. I'm telling you, this stuff is different. It's not sold in stores, but go check it out at crystalflush.com. They'll even let you try it risk-free so you have nothing to lose. But whatever you do, don't let it get worse. You don't have to live with this anymore. Go check it out now. Just click over to crystalflush.com.
My brother, who's older, is a tough guy. He always gets me something, and I have to appreciate it. Hey, man, I got you this. It's a knife. It's a buck knife, like 11-inch Bowie knife. I know you like knives. I go, I do? He goes, well, at dinner, you're always like, can I have a knife?
David Spade, I Got a Feel For It tour. Saturday, March 7th, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. Tickets are on sale now at theoceanac.com.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They got him again!
Sixers.
Bang! It's good! Ball game!
And Flyers.
Tipped in front of the net!
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein and Dave Klemic, and of course, Nick Earnshaw. Saturday, Cowboys week. I always get up for the Cowboys, man. It's just something that hatred that makes for great football when two teams don't get along.
I saw a great video.
I was just about to say
that old
this.
guy talking about it was the Coach Vermeil days.
Different thing.
It was in like 1982, the first time they were like, we got to beat these guys for this reason, and they had Wilbur Montgomery had a couple great runs early in the game.
Never forget Will.
And
man.
they said that really set the tone, and it was really the first time the Eagles gave it to the Cowboys. And I sent that to Coach Vermeil, and he's like, and we talked a little bit about that. And he was like, those are the good old days. He said some of the guys in there had passed away, and he talked about some of the guys that really meant a lot.
Did he choke up because he's known?
I did.
Cry.
I always do. We're both old souls, man. Yeah, I vibe with that.
I wanted to add, I thought you were going this way. Did you see the video of the elementary school kids in Camden this week?
No.
Oh, Billy.
What?
I did it on Nuggets yesterday. I talked about it. So on Fox 29, there was a school in Camden, right outside of Philadelphia. They had boxing gloves on and, like, you know, the thing you punch,
right?
The punching bag. They put all the Cowboys' faces on all these punching bags going down the hallway, and they all had Eagles jerseys on, and they were punching the faces of all the Cowboys this week. It was fantastic.
Right. Well, we also have the with the Flyers and Sixers. The Flyers have the Devils tonight at 7 o'clock. Big test for them, and of course Tyrese Maxey dropped 54 the other day. So now it's time for Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call the Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room our good buddy, Mr. Negadelphia P. P.J. Corda. Good morning, P.J.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you? How are you?
Hey, did you hit the big one out there in Vegas?
Not yet. I haven't had much to gamble yet. We've been going through all the races and that. So we did the prelims yesterday and the big races tonight.
What's the weather like out there?
It's terrible. We brought the miserable Jersey weather with us. It's raining and cold, and literally never rains in the desert. So it's like
You guys are there, the F1 races, right?
Yeah, the Formula One.
Yeah.
Wow.
The girls had an accident yesterday. They slid off so the ladies crashed yesterday. It's been a little slippery out there. Hopefully today it dries up,
All right, PJ, let's start off with the Sixers with you because I know that's a sore subject for you.
I'm actually happy right now.
Are you? You're Mr. Posidelphia?
Well, listen, we got a beat on the bench, riding it, and we're scoring points. Maxey looks great. I like the team right now. I think we're looking good.
We're talking about the Eagles.
Oh no, we're starting off with we'll start off with the Sixers, man.
Listen, we could talk Birds too. You tell me.
No, I said let's start off with the Sixers. I wanted to get Nikki's reaction for your commentary today. That's all.
Go ahead, continue, Mr. Negadelphia. Continue. Go ahead, talk about your Sixers.
Maxey can't drop 54 with the beat on the floor over there.
Yeah, Paul George on the floor. And Paul George at 21.
Yeah, listen, I think even Paul's, at this point, he's a step above a beat at this point. He's at least keeping
get him off the air. Can I drop him?
Hey, Nikki, that's how people think, man. He's got Mr. Negadelphia's got his finger right on the pulse of the way people feel.
I'm telling you, man. At least they're out there playing it. Nobody wants to watch him complain about every knee he's got that's got a problem.
I wonder what's the perception out there in Vegas. You get to talk to anybody, like any sports fans, of their perspective of Joel Embiid from afar.
Yeah, well, you should see the odds change whenever they hear he's stepping on the court. You see in Las Vegas how it changes dramatically. They're like, we're going to have to give them 20 points. I'm like, what do you mean? What? Because the Embiid's playing? No. It's rough out there. No, but it's good, man. I mean, listen, they're winning. A win's a win. Maxey pulled it off. He scored 54. I mean, I think it's impressive, Hey,
listen, they got one of the best backcourts in the NBA.
I mean, I will say this, that Maxey, the odds for him to win the MVP should be way higher than they are. I mean, they've jumped, but the disrespect, he's been that good. That's how good he's been.
We got a long season ahead of us. We got time to build that in. We got some time,
And he's not taking any games off. I love it. He plays every game.
He's got two good knees.
You don't think to give load management with Maxey. He's carrying that team on his back.
He is, man. Hopefully his knees don't give out from carrying a beat all the time.
It's like 40 minutes a game. It's like the most. It's like 2011. It's
Keep it minimal with him out there. Keep it minimal.
All right, Mr. Negadelphia, the Flyers, they got the Devils tonight. The Flyers are 7-3-2 at home. They're starting to like that. They're starting to make it like a little tougher teams to come into the Xfinity Mobile Arena and get a win. Maybe like back in the day when teams would get the South Philly flu.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, they're doing a good job. I think the team is coming together. I mean, we've had our little glips there, Mitchkoff getting them in shape, telling me. But as the season's progressing, we look better and better. I think each week we're improving, and it's becoming, a better fan base for us, too. I think the home guys are starting to fill up the stadium, and everybody's starting to go out. So it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing.
All right, so it's a nice early test. Of course, it'll be it's a 7:00 game with the Devils tonight. I'd like to see Tocchet and the boys get a nice win. Like, how about because I don't think Hughes is playing tonight for the Devils. I think he's getting scratched. I don't know if he's with an injury, but I'll take it any way we can get it. We need a W tonight against the Devils.
Let's not start making excuses for him just yet. You know what I mean?
All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Your Philadelphia Eagles. Our question today is, if you had to pick a player, which one to be on the Eagles roster, who would it be? Would you keep Jalen Hurts or would you keep A.J. Brown?
Well, I got an interesting response to this because I want to know your guys' feedback here too. But do you feel like we won last week because of Jalen Hurts? Do you think he won that game for us?
No, we won because of the defense.
Defense won.
That's right. We won because of the defense. And we didn't win that game for A.J. Brown either. So if you ask me what we should do with those two, we should package them up. We can win without them. We just showed. We just got to get somebody to step in there and just play.
Tanner McKee, he's ready to go, man.
Tanner could do it, man.
You're driving Nicky crazy.
What's the
man.
trade? I'll give him credit. I did not expect him to trade both of them out of town.
Yeah, really.
You are
outside the box.
Yeah, you are Mr. Negadelphia. It's just a perfect nickname for you.
Did
you watched the game last week? It was tough, man. I was like,
I agree.
Put the defense back on.
Hey, Mr. Negadelphia, in 2 games, ready for this? Jalen Hurts is 29 for 54 for 318 yards, 1 touchdown pass in the last 2 games.
Yeah, he sounds like an MVP quarterback, doesn't he? He sounds like he's
Super
really
Bowl
doing
MVP,
it.
man.
I mean, listen, the thing that I think is positive about this is that defense wins championships, and we got a great defense. I mean, it's understated how good our defense is because our offense gives us such bad positioning and, drops the ball. They're just not there, They're just not moving the ball. So, but last week I was so impressed with our defense, man. We look good.
I got a question for you, PJ. What do you think about our coordinator and the organization? How are we handling the plays, and are we too predictable? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I heard what you said, and I agree with you. I mean, if we're going to call out and it's so obvious what's going to happen and there's no fun, and I think there's more fun in unpredictability too. Watching a game where they do a trick play or sweep it outside, do something to mix it up because right now it's very predictable for the defenses, and you can tell. I mean, if we could say that AJ's not running his routes good enough, the guys, it's like white on rice with these guys, and when they are open, Jalen can't find them. He doesn't see them. He's throwing the ball or running it. It's too late by then. So, I mean, I think our biggest issue coming in this next week is going to be Lane. Having out our front line. He did last week with him, well, partially, but I mean, it's a tough one, man. I mean, we're not going to do well if we don't pick up the pace with something here, and our predictability with the offensive coordinator is not good.
I'm glad you bring up Lane there, Mr. Negadelphia. They are 15-23 without Lane Johnson. Not good, under 500. Now, I want to pose this question because Billy brought it up earlier. Would you prefer to see an Eagle, not this week because Billy said it's Dallas week, you got to get a win no matter what. Would you prefer to see the Eagles score like 30 points, like lose 35-30, right, to a team and lose? They score 30 points, though, and the offense looked much better, and A.J. Brown has a couple touchdowns, and Jalen has like 300 yards? Or would you rather see what happened last week? They win like 16-10, and they don't have all these great stats. What would you prefer?
I mean, me personally, listen, I love the idea that our defense played as good as it did, so I love to see that happen. I would hate to see our defense let up 30-plus points, That being said, a win's a win, right?
Thank you. We can agree.
Look, I can agree with, we want to win games, you know what I mean? But when I look at who won that game, I don't even mention A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. They're not in the subject. They didn't win that game. We should give up their salaries from last week.
Donate it to a charity.
Yeah, they should. They should do something with it.
They certainly didn't earn it.
No. They're glad. They should be glad I'm not in charge up there. I didn't get a check this week. I'm like, I didn't see you this week. Did you come in? I don't know.
How's things going at home with your dad being a huge Cowboys fan? What's happening
I love
at the Corda house?
Mr. Corda.
I know. So he's fired up. I'm not going to be back I'll be in Vegas watching the game, so I'm not going to be back in time with them. So he'll be probably calling me up as he's complaining about how there's all excuses of why they're losing.
All right, PJ, give me your prediction for tomorrow's game, 425, Eagles-Cowboys.
I'm going to say that we win 24-16. I think it's going to be fairly close again like it was earlier, but I think it's going to be – I don't think their offense is going to do as well against everybody else as they're going to do against us.
So
you
think the Eagles are going to hang 24 points on them? Is that maybe one defensive touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, there might be a couple defensive touchdowns.
Couple.
All right, PJ, we'll let you get back to the craps table. What's your game out there? Oh, you play cards, right?
Yeah, I'm a poker guy, you know what I mean? But, listen, I'm out here with family and friends, so we're having fun. We're doing some carnival games and having a good time.
Stay out of the water.
Yeah, you know it, man. I don't go near that water, man.
All right, PJ, we miss you, brother. Good luck to you out there. We'll see you when you get back.
Sounds good, boys. Go Birds.
All right, go Birds. There's Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call the Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. They've been in business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's the Vassar Pool Service.
Here we go. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor, best of Philly and best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim, throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. All right, let me tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates at 609-263-7422. Whether commercial or residential properties, for estate tax or financial planning, divorce or financing and more, the professionals of John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Call 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll hear from Fran Mclaughlin. High school athletes in the spotlight. You're listening to The Locker Room with Nick Earnshaw, Dave Klemic, and Billy Schweim right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's an ACC battle in prime time as the 16th-ranked Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets look to remain perfect at home as they host the surprising Pitt Panthers. Join J.P. Shadrick and 1992 Heisman Trophy winner Gino Torretta Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's College Football Saturday on 97.3 ESPN.
College Football Saturday, brought to you by First Bank of Sea Isle City.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia Star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the Locker Room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the Locker Room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Black Friday savings are here at the Home Depot, which means it's time to add new cordless power to your collection. Right now, when you buy a select battery kit from one of our top brands like Ryobi or Milwaukee, you'll get a select tool from that same brand for free. Click into one of our best deals of the season and stock up on tools for all your upcoming projects. Get Black Friday savings happening now at the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. Of course, we're getting you ready for the Eagles-Cowboys. Flyers tonight against the Devils.
You having a pretzel over there, Schwein?
Yeah, a little pretzel action going because we all got pretzels. You know why? Because look what the wind just blew in. You know who's in the studio? Fran Mclaughlin.
In studio appearance.
The proprietor at the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township brought us some pretzels in. Hot. They're still hot, man.
Yeah, fresh out of the oven, Billy.
I love it, dude. So
he's eating them on the air.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. I appreciate Nick and I appreciate Dave because, I think I'm having like a little reaction. I probably should have had that coffee. With the medicine I took, I had a cotton mouth. I felt dizzy.
First of all, you should never have coffee. You don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need coffee, I guess.
Yeah, you're mixing up some crazy cocktail over there.
Because I'm on steroids. I'm on ups, downs, overs, and outs. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and you don't need anything on a normal day as it is.
Look at Klemic. He's got his legs up.
I don't know if I could turn my camera real quick.
I'd be funny. I do that.
There we
go.
He is. There's Klemic. He's got his feet up. So if you're watching on the X or the YouTube channel, Dave Klemic has graciously given his microphone over to Fran Mclaughlin. And Dave's got his feet up, per usual.
You know, Fran, the three of us, we look forward to this. It's like it's our day out.
Yeah, it's fun doing it. It's fun
right. We're hanging in the locker room. That's all we're doing.
Hanging out, eating pretzels.
So
it's great.
He's stuck. Why? What's wrong? What is he doing?
You're mid pretzel. You're mid bite.
Listen,
he's a professional.
Yeah,
I guess
we got some. Cedar Creek. They're going to play for the state championship, Group 3.
Yeah. Great. They've had a great season. Great win last night. We're going to have Coach James Melody on.
I'm looking at the picture. He's a young-looking guy, man.
Yeah, I think he's his sixth year over there. So great season for them. They knocked off Mainland, scoring a 60-yard play last week to get to the semifinals last night. It was 21 seconds to go in that game. They came from behind last night, put up 48 points, won 48-38. So they're loaded with offensive talent. So,
and each week we get the high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. So, Dave, give us a little update on what's going on.
All right. Well, this week we got the girls athlete in the spotlight. We're going to have a decidedly Cedar Creek flavor here today. So our girls athlete in the spotlight this week is Natalie Eifert, senior goalkeeper from Cedar Creek Soccer. I have to give a shout-out to NJ.com. They do a great job. I like to get out to about one game a week. They do a great job covering high school sports, and they do a really fine job of compiling statistics. Unfortunately, their site's been experiencing some difficulties the last 2 weeks, so I have not been able to grab Natalie's overall shutouts and stats and their big save games. What I will say is we've been doing this for 2 years now, and I can say every week for the last 2 falls, I'll middle of the week, I'll start looking at players, see who's on my radar. There hasn't been a week in the last 2 years that Natalie Everett has not been on my radar. So great time to choose her with the Cedar Creek flavor. Cedar Creek going to the state title game in football. Natalie's a great player, great goalkeeper. She's a Cape Atlantic League All-Star. She's selected to play in the South Jersey Coaches Association Senior All-Star game that's going to be November 25th at Rutgers-Camden. She even pops out in the field and scored a few goals this season as a field player.
You do it all.
Yeah. She will continue her great career at Kutztown University for playing at the Division II level. So great stuff out of Natalie. And I'm glad we finally had a chance to recognize her fine career and accomplishments. On the boys' side, we talked about the Cedar Creek football team. And, we know how it goes with quarterbacks. We got one.
Don't get us started.
Yeah, we won't. But our boys athlete in the spotlight this week is Frenchman Bethea, the quarterback defensive back for Cedar Creek football. They've really come on this year, and he has really come on. So in last night's 48-38 win over Homedale, they knew they were going to have to score. Homedale, Jack Cannon's the quarterback. He's going to Dartmouth, over 4,000 yards. He's elite. They were going to have to score to win this game.
Smart, too, going to Dartmouth.
Yeah. I can barely spell Dartmouth. But last night, Frenchman, on defense, he has 2 interceptions. On offense, he accounted for over 400 yards. He had 149 rushing, 264 passing. accounted for 6 touchdowns, 4 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. So really was a catalyst at that big offensive performance last night. So congratulations to Frenchman Bethea from Cedar Creek High School and Natalie Eifer from Cedar Creek High School. This week's Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township athletes in the spotlight. And as always, they will get a Philly Pretzel Factory gift card and a free pretzel coupon to share with all their teammates and coaches.
I love it, Fran. You do a great job with this, and I like the fact that you give out the pretzels, and they can have their teammates come in and get pretzels. It's phenomenal, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is nice.
If you've been in the store, we've been hanging. We send them a certificate that I send to you, whatever, and we hang them all in the store. So it's looking pretty cool. So people come in if they're waiting for an order or last minute thing, and they can look up and they can read the little blurb we have under the picture. And we have, as the kids are now the kids are showing up.
Yeah.
We have them actually autographing their picture.
Yeah, really? That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
we're trying to, as they come in, we try to get them to do that. So yeah,
that's
it's very
awesome.
nice.
All right, Fran, real quick because we're gonna get off here at about 27, so we can get Coach James Melody on, the head coach of the Cedar Creek football team. Real quick, Fran, what's your prediction for the Eagles against the Cowboys tomorrow, 4:25?
All right, so I couldn't be further off last week. I had the Eagles losing in a high scoring battle.
I was with you there, Fran, too.
I'm really into this defense now. I'm sold. The addition of Phillips, I mean, the pass rushing now, it's
Nakobe Dean's playing really
Dean.
well.
I loved him last year. I was so upset when he got hurt. He's really keyed that defense. And when you get a pass rush, we don't worry about Adoree Jackson anymore, do we?
No.
So I'm going to say, Dallas has a good offense. I'm going to go with the Eagles this week in a 27-19 score.
27-19. You think they're going to score 27 points, huh?
They got to score sooner or later.
What's he?
Some
what are you drinking?
At some point, they got to score.
Yeah, they got to score sooner or later, right?
You would think.
Hope
right?
so.
I mean, how much longer can this go on?
Nah, I mean, they can't keep relying on the defense. The defense is great, but I think Dallas is going to, it's the flow of the game. If Dallas starts putting some offensive pressure on it, the Eagles are going to have to open things up and do some things differently. We saw it early in the year when they weren't doing anything, and all of a sudden, hey, we start throwing the ball downfield, offense opened up. So we got to hope the offense starts getting going here.
And let's hope we keep Jalen Carter in the game for the whole
game this time.
All right, on the other side, we're going to talk with the head coach of the Cedar Creek High School football team, James Melody, and as they prepare, who are they going to play next week?
Old Tappan or Tappan, yeah. It's the same team that defeated Mainland last year for the Group 3 state title. They won in 22, they won in 24, so they'll be going for their third Group 3 title in 4 years.
That's
so
awesome.
Definitely a very pedigree championship team that they will be facing.
All right, so stick around for that, Fran, and we'll talk to the coach on the other side.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark with a friendly staff. It's no wonder why Circle Liquor, best of Philly and best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. All right, we love Lascala's Beach House. December 14th. December 14th, Schwein.
Love it.
Final one of the year. We will have our Eagles pregame show there with Locker Room and Billy Schwein. Lascala's Beach House in Brigantine opened a few summers ago to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of the Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza. I love the margarita pizza, daily specials, and game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. All right, on the other side, we'll keep it rolling right here in the locker room. Nick Earnshaw, Dave Klemic with his feet up, and Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Join the Sports Bash every Monday live at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Get your game on with the elevated bar and lounge, 12 slot machines, blackjack, roulette, and a dedicated area with 4 betting windows and 11 kiosks. The ultimate sportsbook experience. Go where fans become fanatics. The Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. And join the Sports Bash live from 2 to 6 with me, Mike Gill, every Monday.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Go for holiday bliss. Whether naughty or nice, you are not going to want to miss this. Go for nights that shine with friends a toast so fine. Go to find Santa's place. Go to see that smiling face. Go to give the gift of cheer with the card that brings dreams near. With endless fun and things to do, it is the gift that keeps on giving too. Go for the dazzling lights, it's quite a sight. Go to Ocean Casino Resort for holiday magic of every sort.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, Fran Mclaughlin is staying with us because we're going to get ready to talk with the head coach of the Cedar Creek high school football team, Coach James Melody. Cedar Creek's getting ready to play for the championship. And let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room the head coach of Cedar Creek, James Melody. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, listen, man, congratulations on your big win. You got one more game to finish it out, and that's a feather in your cap, man. That, going all the way to the States, that's big stuff.
It's been a great ride, man. I mean, ever since I got down here 6 years ago, it's been unbelievable. The school is it's a great place to be at. The whole school community, the culture of the building. It's a special place to be, and we're on a pretty special run right now. The last 3 weeks especially. I mean, we had a tough one against Pleasantville in the sectional semifinal. We scored a touchdown late in the fourth quarter to win that game, and then obviously when we beat Mainland, we essentially scored on the last play of the game, against Mainland to win that game from 65 yards out, and that was special. They were going for their fourth sectional title in a row, and we were able to stop that streak for them. And then last night we played a tremendous Homedale team, and they had a generational high school talent playing quarterback in Jack Cannon, and we did an unbelievable job defensively, especially in the second half. to limit what they were doing. And my kids are just making so many plays right now, and it's not just one kid. It's a collection of these kids that are making plays, week in and week out. And, I feel like it's someone new each week, but it's been a really good run. And obviously we got one more to go, and we're excited for it.
Hey, Coach, usually when you get when you're on a championship run, you get contributions from everybody, like you said. You probably get it from people you least expect, right? But when you're going to make a run like that, everybody has to buy into it, and you're playing for each other.
And that's what it's all about. And that's something that we preach starting in January. When we get going back in the weight room and our off season. Sessions start, we're not a program really. And I'm not a coach that does, the list of 5 or 6 goals throughout the season. We kind of just put one long-term goal up and we say, listen, we want to go win a state championship. And, if we win our little battles throughout the year, and try to, win each day and win each week and do things the right way, and do it for each other. And you build that bond throughout the off season, then you're going to put yourself in a pretty good spot at the end of the year. And like I said, we're in a pretty good spot right now.
Hey, Coach, Fran Mclaughlin, Philly Pretzel Factory, Egg Harbor Township. We honor a couple of high school athletes each week. We've been doing it for 2 years. So you've been on my radar. We had Amir last year. We had Jameer earlier this season. Today it was your quarterback was our athlete in the spotlight. But is your mantra been from the summer and from the preseason, hey, we think we can win a state title, let's throw it out there, let's go for this?
100%. 100%. We have an unbelievable collection of talent in that room. And they have a bond from when they were young. They wanted to do this. And, I ask a lot of these kids, man, high school football is really tough now. It's so much different than even when I was playing. It's like it's all the time, and like I said, I ask a lot of them, and they answer the bell every single day, man, and they love being around each other. Like it's so important, that you build that, camaraderie and that continuity together. And we do special things in this place, man, and it's real. And it's the reason why we're winning these games close. I truly do believe that.
Yeah, you've had a couple, obviously, thrilling games in the last few weeks. But I did opportunity to be around CB West, great football program at PA in the late 90s. They rarely lost, but their great head coach always – I don't know if you enjoyed it. No coach likes to lose, but he would always talk about in the close games, healthy scares. You had the final regular season game of the year this year. You lose in overtime to Ocean City. They actually shut you down after halftime. Did that help you guys in a way to get refocused going into the playoff run?
Listen, at the time, that was a brutal loss. Like that night, that was not, a great feeling. But in the long term, do I want to sit here and say that it maybe helped? I do. I think it kind of grounded us. I think it kind of brought us back down to earth.
Yeah, Brady.
And I think that our preparation from then on out has been really top notch. And we all needed it. And football's a humbling game, and it's going to humble you at some point. And when it does, you got to fight back the right way. And like I said, these kids have been answering the bell ever since. So, again, that night, horrible feeling. It was something that we didn't anticipate. Ocean City did a great job that night, and it was their night. And I tip my cap to them for that night. But we figured it out from there, and we understood exactly what we had in front of us, and we went and got it.
You're not sure the game's, the 28th or 30th? You're not sure of the game time? Just the
opponent? We're playing Friday, 4 o'clock at MetLife.
Okay, you do know that.
Oh, you're playing at the Met, huh?
How will you approach this week?
So, we're obviously breaking down film now, and Sunday we get back to work on Monday. It is a holiday week, but we're gonna work on Thursday, obviously on Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna get the kids back to their families so they can enjoy some Thanksgiving time. And I'll probably bring him in early on Friday, so maybe we could do a quick, light little walkthrough before we head up to the Meadowlands and try to make school history.
Yeah, I got one more question, and then I think Dave Klemic has some things for you here. Normally, this time of year, you're playing opponents that you don't really see. You played up north. You played at Montclair State, correct? You were a quarterback.
Yep.
Are you familiar with the opponent, having been from that area?
Yeah. So I'm from, obviously, from Montclair State. So that is very close to where Ultapan is, and I'm very familiar with their league. My college roommate coaches at Northern Highlands. So, they're in the same league, and it's an extremely competitive league. To me, honestly, when you look at public school football in New Jersey, I'm a big fan, obviously, of the South Jersey leagues and what we have and what we bring. But when I look at the North Jersey leagues, I believe that league is the top-tier league, and it's a mix of Ramapo, Northern Highlands, Ultapan, Wayne Hills, really top-notch programs. Coach Dunn's been there for 20 years. He's won a ton of titles. He's one of the more respected head coaches in New Jersey. He prepares his teams the right way. There's a lot of talent on that roster, a ton of talent. They've won 18 straight games. I believe they've won 2 overall Group 3 titles since, they implemented this, and I think they implemented it 4 years ago. So they've won 2 of the 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure on that, but I think they're in that range. When I coached at Union, we never played Ultapan, so I never played them. I never game planned against them. So there isn't much familiarity from that aspect, but I am very well versed in what they're doing as a program and who they are as a program. They're a special program.
Hey, Coach Dave Klemic, we meet again. He had us come in and do his all the testing preseason, and we did all the metrics against all the other schools, and we sat there and go, these guys are going to be good, man. Oh, my gosh. These guys are talented. But more than that, Coach, you guys had them dialed in. They were the most respectful group we had been around. They were all, you're an imposing looking dude. So, they listen probably a little bit, or you put them in a headlock or whatever. He takes his sleeves off. You know what I mean? He was
got the guns out.
Yeah. So we were like, gosh, these guys are going to be good. The talent there. And we did a sports science that started gaining a ton of traction called South Jersey's Fastest Man, right?
Yeah,
Did you see any of those, Coach?
Yes, I have seen that. I have.
And Gian King, one of your guys who scored that 65-yarder and heartbroke my mainland Mustangs, he showed off that he was hitting almost 22 miles, like 21.8 miles per hour. Now we were submitted probably 1,000 videos, and that's the fastest one we'd seen in pads that season. Wow. Yeah. So 21.8 miles per hour, and he won that award. So we got an award for him at the place. Don't forget, I grew up playing basketball with Gian's dad. But anyway, what a great kid, and what a great season you're already having, and best of luck, man. I was there at the beginning of it, and I called it from the start. So literally by metrics, his team was very, very athletic. He had multiple guys, like as many guys you could imagine jumping over 10 feet in the broad jump, 35 plus in the vertical, running 4.5.
So their scores are so high that
very
you were
high.
like, these guys are great.
And they were doing it at a really, remember
they're
how
very
hot
athletic,
it was?
right?
Yeah, remember how hot it was that day? It was almost like we were waiting for an injury to happen. But anyway, Coach, that was awesome. I'm we'll do it again next year.
Absolutely, we will. Absolutely. And listen, it is. I've been saying it, and I can't say enough about my kids, man, because I truly do love them so much, man, because they work so hard, but they are so talented, man. Like, so talented, so unique in what they can do. And Gian of late has just been unbelievable through this playoff run. He's been a big play almost every week, man. And he played a little linebacker last night, because we wanted to put some more speed on the field. He was playing on the second level, and we're just using everybody right now and trying to put these guys into spots to match these teams. And you just talked about it, a lot of unfamiliarity now. Like last night, we didn't know much about this team and what they were going to bring, and you got it's easy when you line up and play some of the teams in the in the Cape Atlantic League and the teams that it gets tough when there's a lot of unfamiliarity. So there was a lot of unknown going into last night, but man, like you said, Dave, they're so athletic, man. They're so fast, and and it's making a difference. Like
Amir Dunbar can just move 360 degrees. He can backpedal as fast as he can sprint. He's a Maine kid. I think Gian's committed to Bryant, right? So you got some guys already committed, doing some big things already.
Well, Coach, man, congratulations on your season so far. Hope you bring home a championship here to South Jersey.
Absolutely, man. That's the plan. I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Listen, good luck the rest of the way. We'll be pulling for you. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
There he is, Coach James Melody from Cedar Creek. Great get there, Fran Mclaughlin. Good job. Thank you so much. But, Dave, you saw it, like, was it in the summer when you worked these guys out?
Yeah, so we go out to each team and we test them all. We get an athletic metric on everybody. So we have a composite score called an EFX score, and that shows basically how much ground you can cover, which is your currency as an athlete.
Right.
That's what Klemic Performance Method does.
KPN.
Did you like that? The currency.
Athletic currency, right? So, yeah, that's how
That's
we
a good
measure
word.
it. Now, if
Just
you
another
if
pretty
you-
face there.
Yeah.
That's a good word
Kid's
by you.
smart.
If you put that team against the other teams we tested, and we had Washington Township, we had Mainland,
Right.
we had all the
It's my alma mater, Rowan.
Yeah, we went to Rowan. We actually
Yeah.
did Rowan too. It's only college that we did, but they were very, very athletic by the standards that we put, like by position, and they had some size. You're right. They had some bigger guys too, which I was so shocked. Most size only is at private schools. That's the one thing you can't coach is how big you are.
All right, well, Fran Mclaughlin, as always, we appreciate you. Of course, every Saturday throughout the school year, we get the high school athletes in the spotlight with Fran Mclaughlin, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. And once again, Fran, as always, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me in, guys. And we will be open Thanksgiving morning, so till noon. If you need party trays, get your orders in, or we have those cartoon-like turkeys. They're great little appetizer to put out before your the real turkey comes out.
All right, thanks so much, Fran. Appreciate it. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor is best of Philly and best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor is a proud sponsor of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. All right, just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200-plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up here in the locker room. Nick Earnshaw, Dave Klemic, and Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles continue the 2025 season tomorrow in Dallas against their NFC East rivals, the Cowboys.
You don't do that. You don't help Cowboys to their feet.
Pre-game coverage starts at 3 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 4:25. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's Eagles station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver David Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Imagine being the wizard of your own home. With Xfinity, intelligent self-healing Wi-Fi fixes problems like magic. It boostifies speeds to your devices when you need it most, and makes your favorite Wicked content sparklify on every screen. All while a spell of protection helps keep your family safe online. When you're out in Oz, Xfinity Mobile joins Wi-Fi and 5G to keep your phone connected from here to the Emerald City. If you had the most intelligent Wi-Fi from Xfinity, everything would work together for good. And now you can cast a spell to stop time and keep your internet bill steady for 5 whole years. With the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. No contracts or commitments with amazifying equipment included. Xfinity, imagine that. And see Wicked for good, only in theaters November 21st. Restrictions apply, select plans only. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet.
It's the boldest Black Friday super sale ever, only at Matt Black Kia. For a limited time, get up to $10,000 back in cash, or apply to your deal and make no payments for 90 days on select new Kias. Prefer to lease? How about a 2026 Kia Sportage LX all-wheel drive? Just $159 a month with $39.99 down for 24 months. That's right, up to $10,000 cash back, or a lease for just $159 a month. And if you have a job clearing $450 a week, we want to get you approved today. Visit MattBlackKia.com before it's too late. It's got to be a Matt Black Kia. Call 215-703-8526 for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live from the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. I want to thank you guys so much. Kind of feeling a little weird, but I'd say it's part of the process. This is a long recovery, man.
Trust the process, Billy.
Trust the process, Dave. It's I'm sore, man. It's it's very a lot of trauma. They they use a saw. They bang your knee and. I heard you don't want to look at it. What they do.
But I do think that you're going to be able to take Bobby in no time. Now. You got a new knee, man, plastic knee.
Well, he's got two. He's got two new ones too.
Yeah, but now you were very close to him. I think he probably won that last fight. But
it's gonna be close. You're in the ballpark now.
Trying to stir the pot here, isn't he?
You're in the ballpark now, there, Billy.
We love Bobby.
Hey, Nick Earnshaw, give me your prediction for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think last week I picked against the Eagles, but they proved me wrong. But this week I'm going with the Birds. Dallas is playing well. A lot of noise with the Eagles. I think it's going to be a relatively close game. It's going to be lower scoring. I'm going to go 20-13 Eagles.
20-13 Eagles.
Oh, I like that score.
Dave Klemic.
I was coming in kind of close to that, but like 21-14 is my score, and it would be Eagles. But they do. You're right. It's a get-right offensive time. The Eagles' offense has not won a single game yet.
Minnesota. That was a big game.
Oh, wait,
but he's right.
Okay,
though.
I'm sorry.
They haven't really. I mean, they've been anemic all season.
I think Jalen had like 300 that one game. Yeah, okay. All right, we did it. We were capable
I know
of
that
doing it.
because my dad's a Vikings fan, and I love him know. And I know he's listening. So I know he's listening. So
right.
All right. So what's your score?
21-14. You were right.
Eagles 21-14.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 21-14.
That's the lowest one I've scored. I've done all season. I was so wrong last week when I said
dead
it was
off.
high scoring.
I think me and Fran had the same score last week, and we were way off. Way off.
You know, I'm going to tip my hand a little bit. Usually I give my prediction on Sunday, but I'm going to
early.
Say it's going to be the lowest score that I've ever predicted.
Oh no,
go for it.
He's not going to tell us.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's the tease there.
That's the tease. It's a tease.
It's called a tease in the biz. There,
like I don't think
Klemic.
the Eagles score more than 17 points.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
What about a defensive touchdown like Negadelphia?
The last 2 weeks, have they done anything to show you that they can do that?
No, and you know what? He's right. Most of the time, you've been right about that.
I've been right a lot.
Yeah, like every time you predict.
don't get his head too big.
I'm so right. It's wrong.
Once you go, how could I be 40-something years old and I'm not gonna tell you, and never heard that before?
If you keep going right, you just go into a
All right,
circle.
so PJ says 24-16. Fran McLaughlin says 27-19. I think he's nuts. 27 points.
He said defense.
Yeah, well,
Defensive
Nick
touchdown.
Earnshaw 2013. Dave Klemic 21-14. So I'm going to be. I don't see them. I don't see the Birds score more than 17 points offensively.
Jeez.
But I won't. I'll save that for tomorrow.
Does AJ? How many over under? How many routes does AJ give up on?
Oh.
How many? Let me ask you this, Nick. How many targets do you think AJ Brown have tomorrow? Targets, not catches. Targets.
9.
9. How many do you think?
He's been getting targets. I mean, have they been good targets? Not necessarily.
It's a good target when you're open. He doesn't get open.
Like I said, 25th in the league. Eagles receivers are 25th in the league right now in separation.
Like, wouldn't you want to get the ball to a guy because you think he could make a play, not because he's going to complain if he doesn't get the ball?
Can
like,
someone scheme a receiver open or something? Like,
come on,
you see Puka Nacua. You know Puka Nacua is going to have like 15 receptions a game.
Exactly. Do you think that Puka Nacua is a better athlete than A.J. Brown? Absolutely not.
No. Well, he's more elusive than AJ.
That's exactly it. If you got to put your foot in the ground and create some separation. Stop running lazy routes because you don't think you're going to get the ball. Telling you, it's an attitude. Running routes is an art form. It's also an attitude.
And Devontae's slick as anything.
Devontae is great.
All right, let me ask you this question, Dave. Say the Eagles squeak out a win, say 17-13, and the offense is anemic. The defense bails them out with some great defensive play. The problem. The scrutiny that this team under is going to be it's going to be double what it is now.
Yeah, if you see AJ Brown,
even it's a win. A win's a win, Nick.
A win's a win.
You see AJ Brown give up a block, not blocking or something, then bench him, and then I'd. But otherwise, I think
trouble in paradise.
Trouble in paradise. All right, a win's a win.
8-2 ain't bad.
We gotta.
They're not 2-8, everyone. They're not.
Yeah. Well, we got hanging with Henning.
Henning.
Where's he? Where's Josh?
He's on location today.
He's on location again?
On location.
All right, he's hanging. Stay tuned for Hanging with Henning. Josh Henning on location. Where is he? You know where he is?
No idea.
Okay. Coming up next tomorrow on the program, it's our Eagles pregame show. We'll be talking with Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News. We get the keys of the game brought to you by Blitz's Market. Of course, the fantasy football guru Brian Hartley will be with us, brought to you by Charlie's Bar. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday because
nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweider.
Let's go Flyers tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room.